Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having part 7 of the Imperial campaign in Thrawn's Revenge mod. And I think we will just continue the same tactics we have been using recently. So let's continue to wipe out at least Rebellion, and I think we will move against Warlord Singe as well. And that means that we are going to have a decent amount of space battles coming, which is always nice. And here I think we want to make sure that no extra fighters from that quasar, and then no fleeing for that MC-80. And we can continue to push towards the enemy shipyards. I'm almost inclined to hyper in another ship so that we could watch this a bit better in a movie mode. Perhaps I shall do just that. And let's of course hope that the ship doesn't get wiped out. And you have to admit that the executor looks quite cool. And then a bit of a movie mode. Okay, so much for that corvette. And that's it. I really should get those extra SSDs under construction in Quad. On the other hand, since we will lose Lusankya, I guess it was in week 60. So basically that guides us to be aggressive here. And okay, so basically Singe is taking quite a beating. So let's bring in the fleet there. And also the ground troops. So we could take Generis and Orocco back to us. And then of course we could annex these systems there under our control. Of course, Ank's Minor has been attacked, or rather a blockade there. So we need to conquer that. I think we need to conquer that first, because we want to keep that Pentastar alignment neutralized as far as possible. And then we could bring some troops to join the assault here, including some heroes, but I think Eyatu 6 will fall nonetheless before those extra troops will arrive.
Choose your reinforcements.
Destination set. On my way, sir.
Reinforcements en route.
Reporting. Moving out. Awaiting orders.
At maximum unit capacity.
Ready. Advancing. Squad, move out. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Roger. Reporting in. Roger that. Form up.
Reporting. Acknowledged. T2B over. Brigade standing by.
Repair station
Awaiting order.
constructing.
And let's see if we could capture
T2B, copy.
something else here as well.
Rolling out.
Oh, and let's not forget to build that.
Copy.
And that would be rather nice
Move out.
to take.
All right, men. Take cover.
So, we cannot bombard,
Complete.
We've located the enemy.
and we even cannot
I copy.
gain victory points.
Reporting.
Weapons loaded.
Order acknowledged.
Skip ready. Pirate skip mobile.
I think we need to try to take down that
Target.
ion cannon ASAP.
Right away. Moving to that area, sir. Heading out.
Pirate skip here.
Heavy vehicle factory destroyed.
Entering battlefield. Copy. Your orders. Moving into position.
Well, apparently
Underway.
we are not hitting that shield generator right away.
Engaging target. Moving out. Heading out, sir.
So basically this could mean that
Spearheading assault.
we need to bring
Order, sir.
Unit destroyed.
Yes, Commander. Deploying storm.
the AT-ATs here.
Roger that.
Reporting.
Our base is under
Awaiting
attack.
orders.
Destroyed.
Fallout troops. Ready. Yes, sir.
And we should have one more
Roger.
stormtrooper. Are they companies or whatever they are? Okay, so we can have a bombing run.
Reporting in.
That at the very least is good.
Form up. Target confirmed. Awaiting orders.
Ready.
And the rebels have a juggernaut. Interesting.
Copy. Advance. There they are.
So, we should try to bombard that shield generator before the rebels get two decent anti-air
Dropping additional.
defense up and running.
Moving out. Reporting. Let's move out.
Perhaps we should just try to get the coordinates to the bombers. Let's see if we will succeed. Apparently not.
Order acknowledged.
Well, this seems to be rather well fortified rebel stronghold.
I copy. On it, sir. Course locked.
Okay, these guys are actually quite fast.
Advancing.
Perhaps this could reach the location there for us to enable the bombing run.
Unit destroyed.
Bomber standing by.
Not then. Oh, and we cannot use that because of that planetary shield. No, don't go. Ah,
Destination set. Proceeding to target. Roger that.
if that vehicle gets destroyed,
Walker moving out.
I will personally execute the crew there.
Target acquired. Form up. Just give me a target. Armor standing by.
Yes, Commander.
Awaiting your orders. Have you wish, Captain? Commencing attack. Ready. Moving to position. Copy. Weapon armed. Right away. Affirmative.
Orders, sir.
I copy. Armor
That was all too close.
ready to roll. Right away. Reporting. Moving out.
Reporting. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir.
Choose your reinforcements.
And at least those enemy heavy tanks are going down rather nicely.
Ready. Yes, sir.
So, basically,
Over there.
Yes, Commander.
and once again, those guys want to have an
Reporting in.
adventure.
Blast them.
So I guess we need to advance a bit by bit. So that we can destroy that shield generator.
All right, man. Load your weapons.
And they do have back tanks there.
The abandoned sensor array.
Roger that.
Reporting. Additional garrison on the way.
Form up. All right, men. Take cover. Awaiting orders. Copy. Squad, move out.
Yes, Commander.
Right away.
Okay, let's give it another try.
Move out. Right away. Moving to that area, sir. I copy.
And I guess you could go this way as well.
True. Reporting. Let's move out. Let's go. Keep going. Order acknowledged. Yes, Commander. Order, sir. Attack.
And we want to take down that healing station there.
Turret constructing.
Ready.
And perhaps
Abandoned
Squad,
sensor
move
array.
out.
we could make our own.
Right away, sir.
Back the tank here.
Yes, sir. Roger. Attack that target. Squad, advance.
And that's a bit less reinforcements for the rebels.
Fire at will. Attacking. Targeting. Move out. Right away. Moving to that area, sir. Firing. Reporting in.
Turret constructing.
Roger that. Affirmative.
And let's hope we can finally take down that shield generator.
Form up.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Excellent.
Heading out.
Bombardment available.
Awaiting orders. Copy. I copy.
Ready for orders.
Reporting.
Initiate bombing run.
Order acknowledged. Yes, Commander.
Enemies in range.
Fallout troops.
Secure the landing zone.
Orders, sir. Reporting. Let's move out.
Choose your reinforcements.
Setting course. Right away. Inputting coordinates. Setting course.
Construction complete.
Awaiting orders. Let's go.
Okay, so I think we will win the battle, even though the rebels put up quite a fight here.
Avoiding fire.
Our base is under attack.
Over there. Ready. There they are. Blast them. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Oh, seems we have depleted
Advancing.
the extra troops from that landing zone.
All right, men. Load your weapons. Right away, sir.
Okay, there is the
Squad, advance.
Bombing run available.
shield generator.
Spreading out.
Bombers at the ready.
Attack.
Commencing bombing.
Right away. Fire.
Battalion standing by. Roll out.
Okay, so this guy does have a flamethrower. How sturdy he is. Well, at least turret seems to be unable to fire at him.
Roger. Moving to that area, sir.
Ready to go.
And it seems these guys are pretty much a joke.
Target acquired. Enemy sighted. Enemy spotted.
they seem to have difficulties hitting anything.
Hostile. Attack. Fire. Open fire. Ready to receive orders.
Okay. So, a victory, but rather a costly one.
Beginning construction.
And I think the basic infrastructure there will be enough. And I think I want to liberate, rather take, well, no matter what, we will be leaving some flank open here. So I think what we will do is to wipe out enemy defenses, at least some of these systems. And then
Construction complete.
bring troops to aid. And Ank's Minor just declared itself as a new target. Oh,
Dawson cruiser reporting.
well, seems that's a bit
Navigating to
poor
coordinates.
ship to send out as the first
There they are. Blast off awaiting
vehicle
command.
or vessel. So this is heavy frigate shipyard. Shouldn't be too difficult to deal with.
Fire at will. Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing. Fire at will. Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing.
And so much for that.
Formation.
Fire at will.
And it seems actually missiles are quite effective against these smaller ships. There. And here we want to send the ground troops as well, while this fleet continues first towards Yakdul.
Construction complete.
Okay, so Ank's Minor.
Invasion commencing.
Oh, that might actually be rather difficult. I think that Dark Jedi Cherek might have a Vengeance class Super Star Destroyer. So I think it's rather
Heading out.
good
Fallout troops.
that at the moment we are not, or rather that he's on the ground and not in the space.
Proceeding.
Form up.
Reinforcements canceled.
Destination set. Order acknowledged.
At maximum unit capacity.
And let's hope that the Juggernaut will come soon.
Juggernaut ready. Ready.
Awaiting orders.
Ready. Acknowledged.
Okay, so the enemy is taking
Let's move out.
that location there.
Go to that.
Construction complete.
I copy. Let's go.
Ready. Fallout troops.
Reporting. All right, men. Take
Armed
cover.
and ready. Reporting in.
Form up.
The enemy is approaching. Keep going. This way. Spread out, men.
Building under construction.
Heading out.
On my way.
And it's really a nice thing with the
Order, sir.
air support that, or rather the ground troops that
Reporting.
come to help, that
Moving out.
the ships actually participate in the battle.
Advancing.
Construction complete. Our base is under attack.
Okay, so there is a turbo laser tower.
Squad, move out. Right away, sir.
And then there is a dropship.
Open fire. Yes, sir. Roger. Avoiding fire.
AT-AT ready.
Contested.
Armored transport ready. Reinforcement troopers deployed.
Reporting in. Roger that. Form up. Awaiting orders. Copy. Spreading out. I copy.
Awaiting orders.
Unit destroyed.
Scanning area.
Structure destroyed.
Always ready, sir. Reporting in. Let's move out. Let's go. Walker moving to attack.
Attack that target.
Do we have something? I guess we do.
Unit capacity.
Something to take that down.
Order acknowledged.
Roger that.
Turret constructing.
I read you, sir. Over.
Available.
Comlink active.
And let's see. Oh,
Attack run.
they will come from that direction. That's a bit unfortunate.
Attack run.
Construction complete.
Okay. Well, apparently
Awaiting your
it didn't matter.
Keep going. Targeting at maximum firepower. Cannons charged.
Yes, Commander.
Copy.
Order, sir. Reporting. Attacking target.
Army commandos. Oh, don't go there.
On the way.
What are your orders? Proceeding.
Awaiting orders.
I copy. Attack. Reporting. Yes. Yes. Fire. Open fire.
Ready. Fire at will.
Affirmative. Attack that target. Attacking target.
And let's see if we could take that down. Yes.
Fire at will.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Attacking.
Roger.
Yes, Commander. Ready. Targeting. Firing. Target acquired. Awaiting orders. Charge. Scanning target. Let's roll. AT-AT ready. Commencing attack.
Reporting in. Squad, advance. Roger that. Attacking.
Moving to fire. On my way. Moving out. Right away.
Base is under attack.
Warm up.
Armored transport ready. This way.
And once again a turbo laser tower. These ground battles are getting quite tricky at this pace.
Reporting in.
Reporting.
Of course, we could capture one of our own.
Our copy. Order acknowledged. Reporting. Heading out. Fallout.
Bombing run available.
Let's move out. In my sight. Enemy in range. Let's go. Attack.
Order acknowledged. Yes, Commander. Order, sir.
Perhaps we should bring in the heavy weapons to help.
Weapons armed. Walker moving to attack. Targeting at maximum firepower. Destination set. Proceeding to target. Roger that.
And let's begin by bombing
On my way, sir. Walker moving
that enemy turbo laser tower.
To that area, sir.
Form up. As you wish, General.
Well, so much for that.
Awaiting orders. Heading out.
Awaiting your orders.
I'm not certain if two AT-ATs can take down one of those towers without suffering casualties.
Cannon charge.
Ready.
Copy. I copy. Attack. Moving out.
We've lost the abandoned turbo laser tower.
Roger. Targeting. Fallout troops.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Fire.
Reporting in. Let's move out. Firing.
Yes.
Roger that. Let's go.
Affirmative, sir. Open fire. Attack that target.
Form up.
Okay, so we should be able to hit,
Keep going.
or then not.
This way.
But at least two AT-ATs can take down
Moving out.
a turbo laser tower without suffering casualties.
Waiting orders. Copy. Advancing. Squad, move out. Affirmative. I copy.
Repair station constructing.
Reporting. Right away, sir.
Construction complete.
Yes, Commander.
Our base is under attack.
Order acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Yes, Commander. Squad, advance. Move out. Order, sir. Target confirmed. Advance. Reporting.
Ready.
And another
Heading out.
turbo laser tower.
All out, troops. Let's move out.
Turret constructing.
Awaiting orders.
I mean, these battles are becoming real sieges at this pace.
Let's go. Keep going.
Bombing run
This
available.
way. Over there.
Construction complete.
Okay. So, at the very least, one or two of the bombers got through, and they even managed to hit the Dark Jedi there.
Right away.
So perhaps next time we could have a chance.
There they are.
Of taking out the hypervelocity gun.
Moving to that area, sir. All right, men, take cover.
Construction complete.
Reporting in. Fallout troops. Roger that. Let's move out.
Okay, apparently we are going to have visitors here. And the enemy heroes are, of course, healing.
Awaiting orders. Copy. Spread out, men.
Armor transport ready.
Well, so much for those troopers.
Our base is under attack.
Roger that. Walker moving out.
So where do they have that anti-air? Well, keeping that sensor tower could be crucial for our success.
Form up.
I copy. Reporting. Avoiding fire. Keep going.
Base is under attack. Bombing run available.
Okay,
Awaiting orders.
and let's see if we could take down that turbo laser. Oh, it's actually acting as a anti-air. So, we should have orbital bombardment available. And of course now it's interesting where the
Order acknowledged.
Our base is
generator is.
Over there.
And I think we need to reserve the
Moving out.
orbital bombardment for the
Blast them. Spreading out.
Jerek.
Awaiting your orders.
Yes, Commander.
Copy.
So we still have that tower there.
bombing run available.
I copy. Targeting. As you wish, General.
Base is under attack.
And we don't have the ping ability here.
Copy.
Let's see if we could
Commencing bombing.
just bomb that Dark Jedi.
Commencing bombing.
Excellent. So much for him. And I think it's just time to advance.
Moving out. Heading out. Firing. All out. Let's move out. Target Reporting. Commencing attack.
And we have a second strike group here.
Fire. Yes, sir. Weapon
Okay.
armed.
So there is the generator.
Walker moving to attack. Yes, Commander. Keep going. This way. Open fire. Ready. Over there. Rolling out. Yes, Commander. Targeting at maximum firepower.
Okay, so he's a commando.
Moving to position. Moving. Let's go. On my way. Moving out. Right away. All good noise. Heading out. Fall out. Affirmative, sir. Let's go. Keep going. Armor ready. Let's move out. Just give me a target. Reporting. Cannons charged. This way. Over there. Attack. Acknowledged. Destination set.
Bombing run available.
Proceeding to target. On my way, sir. Fire. Walker moving out. As you wish, General. Right away.
And that commando is coming this way.
Attack that target. I copy. Attacking target. Commencing bombing run. Fire
So let's hope our bombers will be able to hit him.
Enemies in range.
And apparently the AT-ATs are just twerping around here. Excellent. So much for him.
Moving out.
And then finally I think we can secure
Ready.
the system once and for all. Well, let's hope more than once, or rather further than once. Okay, that was quite a battle.
Planetary control achieved.
And then we will move toward
Complete.
Generis. And let's hope Yakdul will fall nicely.
Choose your reinforcements.
The enemy has been
Oh,
spotted.
assault transports. And rather strong defenses, actually.
Engaging the enemy.
Let's make first sure that the enemy ships are not going anywhere.
All batteries commence firing.
Okay, so gladiators don't have engines hardpoint, apparently.
Closing on target.
Engaging the
Intercepting.
All batteries commence firing. Fire and wind. Engaging the enemy. All
But
batteries
that Star Destroyer surely has.
Target locked.
So they have Golan 2 and Golan 3. That's rather
Go after the
worthy opposition.
regroup for another attack. I've got them in my sight. Watch for enemy ships. Excellent shot. Locking on. Enemies in range. Coming back around for another run. There, I've detected.
And let's make sure that they are not getting too many reinforcements anymore.
Engaging the enemy.
The shields are still holding rather nicely. And I think we have broken the enemy rather soon. Of course, it would be nice that those assault transports cannot get away. Okay, nice.
Fire at will.
Target locked.
Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing. Fire at
And that firepower is just massive.
all batteries commence firing.
Losing power.
That gets away from the SSD.
Taking fire.
Commander, they're hitting us.
So no wonder one ship can take entire fleets.
Eliminating target enemy forces. Taking them out.
And perhaps it would be time for these guys to withdraw.
Choose your reinforcements.
Or perhaps we will
Destination.
send a couple of Star Destroyers to take down that.
The enemy has been defeated.
Was that Corvus class corvette? So, basically, let's position this fleet over Yakdul, while Izard will move against Sharadan and Talfaglia. And of course we can move this fleet to orbit Sharadan when we are ready. And we are coming to Generis.
Enemy unit sighted.
So, what kind of troops the enemy will have this time? One ISD and some heavy cruisers.
Choose your reinforcements.
Interesting.
We're moving out. Move out. We shall be there shortly. Coming about. Right away. Moving out. Heading out. Destination confirmed. We're on our way.
Perhaps I should not underestimate those heavy cruisers.
Star Destroyer standing.
Well, I guess. Oh,
Star Destroyer
move
reporting in.
and move.
Yes, Commander.
So the hypervelocity gun is firing or was firing at
Moving to coordinates. Order confirmed.
one of our Star Destroyers. Fair enough.
Target locked.
Getting a lock.
Excellent. Engaging the enemy. Intercepting.
Our target priority is the laser pellets.
I got one. He won't be around much longer. Enemies in range. I'm on this one. Regroup.
Engaging the enemy.
And yeah, I think
Stay in formation.
the rest of the enemy structures will go down rather nicely.
Target critical. Target locked.
The lasers are on
Returning to
I'm
your
a bit afraid that the enemy will have rather good defenses here.
I'll take care of this. Getting a lock. Closing on target.
So, Where do we have a fleet available? Oh, Cauldron Nebula. Could we actually... I'm not moving against it just yet. But from Surtric, we could move the fleet against the Cauldron Nebula. And we do have an interdictor cruiser here. Okay, that's nice. So, let's see what we can do there. And in Generis, we need some stormtroopers clearly.
Receiving location.
And then we need to send... Okay. That's a bit larger ship in Jardan. I think it will be a nice battle between the SSD and the enemy capital ship, and of course, I don't think we have any worries about losing the battle. And of course, the SSD is firing at the enemy fighters. And let's bring in a smaller ship here, so that we can actually enjoy the view of the battle.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Engaging the enemy.
Oh, and we really want to take down those engines.
Will. Engaging the enemy.
Fast. And yes, that ship went down. Good. And we can bring in the fleet from Skal. To
Be
keep
there
that
shortly.
area secured. And let's make sure that Talfaglio will remain under our control as well. And here we were supposed to bring the ground forces to Generis.
On my way.
Construction complete.
And we have the reinforcements here. Perhaps we could take Yakdul.
Tactical battle imminent.
And perhaps assaulting that Cauldron Nebula wasn't one of my best ideas. So it seems most of the Singe Navy has retreated here. And we most definitely don't want to engage a fleet of this size,
Carrot commander here. Understood.
even with our primary fleet. I think our primary fleet could win the battle, but the casualties would be a bit too high for my liking. So it's best to wait for an SSD to take care of the enemies here. Of course, if we can disrupt the enemy formation like this, then perhaps hypering in the fleet could solve the issue.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, and apparently these neutral systems have activated. So that changes our priority. We need to take Corellia and Duro ASAP, and at the same time prepare to move against the systems in here. They make an absolute priority because when we have taken them, we have secured this area fully, and after that we can release these fleets from defensive duties to aid in the real campaign against the rebels and Shinj and so on.
Choose your reinforcements.
So let's take the engines out first.
Fire at will. Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing. Fire at will.
We don't want any of these guys fleeing.
All batteries commence firing. Fire at will.
Pursuing enemy forces.
I have them now.
Target locked.
I got him.
Nowhere to run. Taking him out. Excellent shot. He's about to be destroyed.
So, are there still some smaller ships? I don't think so.
Falling out of formation.
Engaging the enemy.
So let's just wipe them out.
Fire at will. Engaging the enemy.
Draw their
Narrow
fire.
position. Engaging the enemy. Awaiting on this one.
Was there a hypervelocity gun? I think we need to bring in the fleet from Jundeen and some ground troops to keep order there. And at the same time, let's make sure that these guys don't become a threat to our central areas.
We've come across enemy units.
And there are actually some rather decent defenses.
Cannons armed. Location confirmed.
And I think we want to take care of that torpedo sphere rather soon.
The enemy. All batteries commence firing. Fire at will.
And perhaps bringing in
Right away.
some reinforcements is not a bad idea.
Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing. Fire at will. Engaging the enemy.
Okay, so basically this is the first enemy that manages to knock out the shields of the SSD.
Go after the stragglers.
All batteries commence firing.
Regroup for another attack. I got one.
Our primary engine system is down.
Victim. Click. More enemy craft.
Cruiser reporting.
I'm losing.
So we need to wipe that out before it can hit us with another salvo.
I got.
Fire at will. Engaging the enemy.
Our launch
Under control. Locking on. I'm on. Watch him. He's coming around.
This battle proved to be rather
Reinforcements.
All ahead.
interesting.
Engines to full. Moving.
We're being targeted.
And let's give that Victory Destroyer a hand.
Gun crews, make ready. Increase power to weapons. Lock weapons.
Let's finish him. I can't switch position.
Engaging the enemy.
Batteries online. Reporting.
Watch your back.
All batteries.
Let's hope this wasn't a bit too difficult battle for us.
Fire at will. Engaging the enemy.
Gun them down. Nowhere to intercepting.
Batteries
Returning to your position.
Fire at will.
Draw their fire. Attack formation. You won't be around much longer. I'll take care of this.
After the
Engaging the
stragglers.
enemy.
Getting a lock.
Coming around.
Batteries commence firing.
Regroup for another
Fire at
attack.
will.
Enemies in range.
I've got
Okay,
them in my
so much
sights.
for that.
Where are the others?
Target locked.
And we will lose some ships here for certain.
Pursuing enemy forces. Taking them out. Eliminating target. Unable to shake them.
So the engines of Lusankya, at the very least, are functioning.
I've been hit. Getting a lock. Their shield's almost gone.
All batteries commence firing.
I'm on them.
Engines are malfunctioning.
Excellent shot.
Engaging the enemy.
Stay in
Target
formation.
critical.
Fire at will.
I'm on this one.
Engaging the enemy. All
Under
batteries commence
control.
firing.
I got one.
Locking on. I have them
Fire
now.
at will. Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing.
Oh, heavy turbo lasers here.
Engaging the enemy.
Blasted scum.
All batteries commence firing. Fire at will. Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing. Fire at will.
Craft.
Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing. Fire at will.
Taking fire. Commander, they're hitting us.
Okay, so now we have some breathing space, at least for now.
Enemies in range.
Ready for command, sir.
Yes, sir. Setting up my
Nowhere to
rockets.
run.
For the Empire.
And the ship still has decent enough weaponry.
Fighters on me. Falling out of formation.
Location confirmed. Fallout.
Returning to your
Let's
position.
go.
Target locked. Draw their fire.
Attack formation.
I'll take care of this.
And I think we can bring the ISD to support. So I'm just wondering if
Engines activated.
the Lusankya will have sustained some permanent damage in this battle.
Eliminating
And
target.
that's a bit worrying because
Ready.
Regroup for another attack.
it has been the spearhead of our assault in this sector.
I've got them in my
He's headed
sights.
your direction.
Coming back.
Well, I think we will know soon enough.
Narrowing position.
I got one.
Getting a lock.
Intercepting.
Tightening up. Let's finish him.
Standing by.
Commander.
We will win nonetheless,
More enemy
but
craft.
Watch
well,
for
let's see.
enemy ships.
Closing on
Enemies in
target.
range. I'm losing.
And again, this was Corellia, so some heavy defenses were to be expected. So, let's see. From where can we get that damage report? Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
Construction complete.
Inputting coordinates.
Construction complete.
Departure set. Shuttle en route.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
And let's see, so we are ready to take Generis. And in either, perhaps hypervelocity gun would be a nice addition. But to be honest, I don't really dare to make it, because it costs quite a lot and there is no guarantees that it will actually be useful. So let's conquer Corellia.
Invasion commencing.
Reporting. Awaiting orders.
Apparently there are no...
Ready. Advancing.
Constructing. Choose your reinforcements.
On my way, sir. Destination set. On my way, sir.
At
Order
maximum
acknowledged.
unit capacity.
enemy buildings here. Which of course is rather
Yes, sir.
interesting.
Squad.
Armored
move out.
transport ready.
And that's
Roger.
where we will
Reporting
make
in.
our defensive position.
Construction complete.
Roger that. Moving to position.
Reporting in.
Repair station
Roger that.
constructing.
Form up. Awaiting orders.
Form up. Awaiting orders.
Construction complete. Building under construction. Beginning
Roger that.
construction. We've secured a landing zone.
Form up.
We've secured a
Heading
landing
out.
zone.
Support fire ready.
All right, men. Take cover. Right away, sir. Spread out, men.
Awaiting your orders. Fallout troops. The big targets
I copy.
are ours.
They're in this direction.
Construction.
Reporting.
Construction.
Order acknowledged. Squad, advance.
Turret constructing.
Yes, Commander. Avoiding fire! Order, sir.
Copy.
Repair
I copy.
station
Let's
constructing.
move out. Rolling out.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Firing. Copy. Moving. Let's run. On my way. Moving out.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Awaiting orders.
I'll copy. Right away. Order acknowledged. Heading out. Fall out. Reporting. Yes. Target acquired.
I guess that floating fortress will soon sink.
Ready. Spreading out! Yes, sir. All right, men. Take cover. Roger.
Yes,
Move out.
come on. Let's go. Keep going. Yes, Commander. Keep going.
Reporting in. Right away. Moving to that area, sir. Spread out, man. Roger that. Heading out. Bombers standing by.
Okay, that was surprisingly easy.
Planetary control achieved.
And let's actually hope that taking Talfaglia could be as easy as that.
Departure.
Invasion commencing.
Perhaps it could. Okay, so no buildings.
Destination set.
Form up.
On my way, sir.
Awaiting orders. Fall out, troops.
Building started.
On my way.
Affirmative, sir.
Capacity.
This way. Reporting. Over there.
Affirmative. On the move.
Construction complete.
Yes, Commander. Ready. AT-AT ready.
Copy. I copy. Enemy forces ahead.
Armored transport ready. Commencing attack. Reporting in.
Avoiding fire. Attack that target. Order acknowledged. Form out. Attacking target.
Unit
Fire
destroyed.
at will.
Reporting in. Deploying stormtroopers.
Awaiting orders. Scouting area. Attacking.
Okay, so much for that.
We've secured a landing zone. Planetary control achieved.
And I don't think Sharadan will be as easy.
Departure vector set.
Yes, sir.
Let's see about space defenses of Duro. And now we will see the condition of the SSD here.
We've located the enemy.
So it might be that we need to pull it out of duty.
Choose your reinforcements.
Let's be a bit careful with the unit placement.
Advancing.
Okay, so the ship has practically lost its shields,
Choose your reinforcements.
so we most definitely
Moving to coordinates.
need to reinforce it.
Reporting in.
All batteries commence firing. Fire at will. Engaging the enemy.
And then we need to hit that enemy capital ship.
That.
There.
That target. Direct fire on the enemies. The lasers are our target. Attacking target. Form up. Fire at will. Destroyer here.
Taking fire. Commander, they're hitting us. Where'd he go? I got it.
All batteries commence firing.
Copy. Our launch bay is gone.
Get over here and help.
Engaging the
I'm under attack.
I copy.
I'm hit.
Attacking.
They've got us targeted.
All batteries commence firing. Fire at will.
Well, at least
All batteries commence firing.
I'm on them.
this was good enough
Target locked. Can anyone else see him?
to take this planet still.
Fire at will.
We could get Thrawn, and that of course would bring some additional benefits, but at the same time,
Star Destroyers
I
coming.
think
I'm on this one.
there might also be some complications.
Much longer.
We might not be able to build SSDs anymore, for instance.
Nowhere to go.
Bomber squadron reporting.
Could we actually repair this? For example, by bringing it to quad?
Ready for orders. Where are you? Target in sight. Sir,
Okay, and it seems to be regenerating shields, but the battle is started
Draw their fire.
without shields.
Victorious.
And let's bring
Course approved.
this fleet here. So basically, we have secured this section of the galaxy. And once again,
Choose your
no
Destination set. On my way,
enemy
sir.
presence,
Destination set.
practically.
Heading out.
Yes, Commander.
at maximum unit capacity.
Order, sir.
Building under construction.
Roger that. Acknowledged. Brigade standing by. Form up. Destination set. Proceeding to target.
Construction
Armor ready.
complete.
Just give me a target. This way.
Reporting. Awaiting orders.
Tank brigade ready. Over there. Rolling out.
There they are.
Fire at will. Attack. Affirmative. Moving to position. Moving.
Move.
On my way. Target. Need to order. Right away. Roger that. Order acknowledged.
Ready.
Form. Firing. Charge.
Yes, sir. Let's move out. Roger. Let's go.
Heading out. Scanning target. I'll copy. Awaiting your orders. Reporting.
And let's bring in the big guns
Copy. Weapons armed. Walker.
to make sure that these tanks won't be bullied too much.
Moving to fire. Target. Let's go. Keep going. This way. I copy.
Reporting in. Keep going.
Reporting. On my way, sir.
And as we capture this, the enemy won't be able to get any more reinforcements.
We've secured a landing zone.
Yes, sir. Targeting at maximum firepower.
Roger that.
Bombing run
This way.
available.
Over
Yes,
there.
Commander. Walker moving out.
Form up.
Affirmative, sir.
As we wish,
General. Let's roll. On my way.
Okay, nice.
System conquered. Constructing.
Komeno. And there is a space battle. I'm afraid we will lose that. In any case, I think we need to fight that still, and then let's bring, for example, Isard
The enemy is approaching.
over there. But I think we will give this a try.
Reinforcements en route.
TIE droid squadrons and Super Star squadrons.
Reinforcements
Okay.
en route. Cruiser standing by. Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
So how good these battle dragons really are. They shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. So, every casualty we can inflict is a victory.
Orbital command available.
Space station under attack.
Pulsar Cruiser, Nova Cruiser, Beta Cruiser, and some fighters.
Ready for battle. Roger that. Warm up. Awaiting orders.
I think these guys can engage the enemy fighters, and these guys can move against the enemy capital ships.
Decoding transmission. Primary target acquired. Fire ready for action.
Eliminating target here.
Station ready.
Returning to your position.
Orbital command available.
Attack formation.
And let's see how we will fare. Doesn't look too promising here.
Space station damaged.
At your command. Captain here.
Get behind them.
Concentrating fire.
Target critical. I have them now.
Oh, they are getting repaired. Okay, that's
I'll take care of this.
one ship down. I think these might be a bit too tough nuts to crack.
Decoding transmission.
So let's hit that frigate there.
Captain here. Firing turbo
Interceptor
releases.
squad reporting.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Coming around.
He's about to be destroyed. They're coming in quick. Getting a lock. Closing on target.
All guns fire.
I've got them in pursuing enemy forces. He's headed your direction.
And those ships are also repairing themselves.
Taking them out. Go after them.
Okay, so I guess it won't be destroyed.
Reinforcements en route.
Well, at least we managed to take down some of the ships with auto-resolve.
We have been defeated.
And that fleet most certainly is not going to be enough. I guess Isard will need to handle that. And at the same time,
Transport cleared.
we need to put together a fleet here. Did we actually have some defensive fleet? I guess it was combined to this one already. Okay, so I think we will bring this fleet to be the core of the new fleet, gathering at Calcetti.
Move order acknowledged. Battle imminent.
And let's try to make sure that the Hapes don't get any ideas about that they could take some territory from the Empire.
Choose your reinforcements. Choose your reinforcements.
Coming around. Heading to destination. Heading out.
Okay, so the ship is actually getting repaired.
Reporting in. Yes,
Good.
Commander. Take out the iron cannons.
maximum range. Firing barrage. Intercepting.
We are
Okay.
victorious.
So much for the Hapes.
Retreat aborted.
And let's check the condition of our SSD. So 54%. Well, I guess we will form
We're moving out.
Construction complete.
the fleets here in any case.
Complete.
Inputting coordinates.
Construction complete.
And perhaps we will bring Lusankya to join the fleet. Or perhaps she can stay a bit in Quat. And this fleet here should be ready for quite a bit of action. I think we will take that Prakith first.
Firing main thrusters.
Tactical battle imminent.
And let's see what kind of defenses there are.
Enemy unit sighted.
At least some Star Destroyers.
Choose your reinforcements.
We shall be there shortly. Right away.
I guess these ships here will form the core,
Starting my
and they are supported by
Increase the flank.
the smaller ships.
Engines to full. Moving.
And let's bring in some additional fire support.
Move order acknowledged. Moving to sector. This way.
Location confirmed.
Reporting. Carrack en route.
Awaiting your command. Your command, sir.
Go ahead, sir. Transmit orders. Signal coming through.
And let's wait for a bit until we can deploy our fighters.
Commander.
Bombers at the ready. Target the lasers.
Copy. Commencing attack run.
Station.
Lancer frigate reporting. Copy. Yes, Commander. Frigate here. Frequency open.
Cruiser ready. Gun crews.
Reporting in.
Engaging the enemy.
And let's actually take down the strike cruisers first, because they have no hard points, so they should be quite a bit easier than the rest.
They've taken out
Watch
our
it. He's
launch
coming
pad.
around. Excellent shot. Returning to your position. I'll take care of this.
Our target
Narrow
priority is the
position.
laser pad.
Locking
Roger
on.
that.
Enemies in range.
Target locked.
And let's actually hope
The lasers are our
that
target.
we are not losing.
Let's finish him.
Open fire.
Getting a lock.
Watch your back. The lasers are our target.
Station on standby.
Form up.
That one, ISD.
He won't be around much longer.
The lasers are our target.
Getting a lock.
Target
Target
intercepting.
priority is the laser pads.
Cruiser ready. Increase power to weapons.
Stay in formation.
Destroyer here. Attack
Locking
back.
on. He's about to get
Okay.
destroyed.
So that should be pretty much the turbo lasers of those Star Destroyers.
I'm on them. Coming around.
What are your orders?
I copy.
Okay,
Ready to receive orders. Acknowledged. Begin
Orders, sir.
attack on the
For
torpedo
the
base.
Empire. command, sir.
Taking fire.
Stations on standby.
Reporting.
Okay, I think those Star Destroyers can gather their shields for a while, while the smaller ships move to engage.
Falling out of formation.
Gun crews, make ready.
Yes, Commander. Ion engines primed.
Draw their fire.
Attack formation.
Okay, and that's it. And we have an enemy fleet coming to Jundeen. Lusankya must be sent to reinforce. But I think this is everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldGames out.